This is YouTube Joseph WM. YouTube Joseph WM. All tomorrows. May we begin? Yes, sir. Let's begin. So this is a new series I started about the book, based on the book All Tomorrows, and the dramatization on YouTube on All Shift X by the same name. You should really go check it out. I highly recommend it. It's really good. So in this video, we'll be starting with just ignore that, with if you hear the Martians, and so they built so this is like in the just ignore that. So then in All Tomorrows, humans colonize Mars over a few centuries. They get water ice from comets to make oceans, and sent microbes to create a habitable atmosphere. The Earth scientists do this, started in the 2100s or 2200s. And then by the 31st century, by this point there's already Martian, a new species of Mars, a new species of humans on Mars. The Martian, they're called the Martians, or all Tomorrow's Martians, or Martian Americans in some parts. Some people call them that because they break away from they want independence, just like Americans wanted their independence from the Revolution, the American Revolution in the late 18th century. So in the similar way, the Martians, they at this point, we'll get there in a second. They have genetically modified plants and animals. These are the Martian dogs and the Martian cattle. They have a different species of every type of domestic animal we have on Earth today. And these are just a few of them. I can only show two. And then there's also they have that's a forest. Sorry, just ignore that. Here we are. And then also the Martians, there's tree. This is the Martian maple tree. There is the wild Martian maple tree, which is this. And then there's the domestic. No, they both look similar, the wild and domestic. And there's this the red leaf plant. I think we should hold on a minute. This plant, I think it's a purple bush, purple smoke bush. Now it's on Earth. Now it's the Martian smoke bush. Again, there's wild and domestic forms. Same thing with this. This is a Martian bush. There's wild and domestic species of all of these. And then there's also here we have a Martian frog, which is just one of many genetically modified wild species of frogs. On Mars, there's so many. And then there's alright, so now the Martians are ready. They're tired of Earth. Hold on, not there yet. There's forest also. So now the Martians are tired of Earth having to trade with it. They're tired of the Earthlings getting the Martians hard rewards. The countries on Earth profit off of the Martians' labor, and the Martians are sick and tired of that, so they go to war. They launch asteroid impacts. They launch nukes. I think there were nukes between different planets, that explode all over There are massive catastrophic attacks on both planets, and over 8 billion people are killed on both sides before peace is achieved in the civil. It's not civil war; it's a revolution. The Martian Revolution, and then after the war, a new species of humans is genetically engineered. We'll get to them in a little bit. But first, the Martians and the Earthlings made peace. And made plans to ensure such a war would never happen again. They create we'll get there, and then the Martians would. We don't know what happens to the Martians and Earthlings after this point. But I'm just going to theorize that that the Earthlings went extinct due to climate change and the people on Earth, like 10,000 years after. Well, I mean I mean by the year 12,000, between 10 and between the years 10 and 12,000, so like 8 to 10,000 years in the future. And then I think that the Martians continued on for another 500,000 years before a pandemic came. Oh, this is just one of countless possibilities. But we don't really know. These are just theories. Another idea is that the Q that we'll talk about in a future episode came and genetically modified them. And then also either way that's just that's just it. Alright, so in the next episode, no, we're not there. I'm not here anymore. Next episode, we'll talk about the humans that the Martians and Earthlings created. They're genetically modified humans known as the Star People, which they were created by the Martians and Earthlings to go out and explore the cosmos. And then they survive for a long time. Until then, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, bye bye.